Okay, so I'm thinking that it is, or it has properly cured, but to be sure that it has cured, I'm going to go ahead and turn it upside down and put it right under here. I'm going to feel on the end. The end feels like it's pretty much cured as well. I'm going to feel the top of it before I take and put it in there. And this looks like this is not fully filled. So what I'm going to do is, before it fully cures all the way, I'm going to go ahead and pour some more on here so that our end will be leveled out. So I'm going to completely go like this. I'm going to move it around a little bit so that it can properly cure, and we won't have too much to worry about when it comes to having to actually take and shave this down. Okay, so we have taken this both off of the can tops. I'm going to move them to the side. I'm going to go ahead and put this right here, and the bee is upside down. It is curing upside down. We're going to go ahead and put this under for 120 seconds. Okay, so we went for 120 seconds. I'm going to move this to the side. We're going to take the bee and see how it looks. So we're going to go ahead and demold this. Take and give it a pull. Oh. Give it a pull. Oh. And this is what it is looking like. I think it came out very, very nice. I have a couple of pieces like right here. If you can see, like little pointed pieces. But what I can do is I can either take and dome this, or I could also take and shave this off with a file or a sanding paper. It is kind of flat to me, so I think I do want to try and dome this. I'm going to go in here, yeah, because it had like a little piece that was left in there. Let me see how the end is looking. This feels like this could go a little longer, maybe on the side or the back. We're going to go ahead and put that one back under here. I'm going to move this one up. So while I am waiting for that one to cure properly, what I will do is go ahead and start on my J and decide what I want to do with the B, because the B came out real nice. Came out real nice. Came out real nice. Real nice. I'm going to go ahead and put that to the side. And let's get started with the J. So I have the J, and I have a couple of ideas on what I want to do. We're going to use that same one that has a little glitter in it. I also have glitter and like little hearts in here. So what I'm going to do is, let's get a... I can use this, but I don't want to put this in there and get anything sticky on it. So what I'll do is I'll take some of this, and we're going to take and put this in here. Just a little bit, not too much. Okay, it look like I got a piece of hair right there. We don't want that hair in there. Okay, and I'm going to take and do that like that. So that's a nice amount going in there. Okay, I'm going to take and put the top back on here. We don't want that to be all over the place. I'm going to go ahead and press this again. I'm trying to see. Maybe we'll put a little of this chunky glitter in here. And I got this from Walmart. We're going to put a little chunky glitter in here. And now I have used that stick. So let me find... Okay, let's use the tweezers. We're going to go in here and put not too much. Just a nice amount. in here. Okay, like that. Alright, let's put this back on. And now I want to do something different. I have this, what is called solar dust. And what I want to do is, it came in a whole pack. It's called Color Me Solar or something like that. I got that a long time ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and sprinkle some of this in. And this is heat activated. And also it will change colors when it gets hot or when it gets cold. I'm going to go ahead and cut a little bit of this open. And we're going to put just a little sprinkle in here as well. Okay, I might have to cut some more of this open. Let's take and cut it a little bit more. And let's try it out and see how this will go. I'm going to take and put a nice amount in there. I'll sprinkle it. Okay, I think that's a nice amount. Let's put this in here as well so it won't be all over the place. I'm going to take and do a little mixture, a little mix. Okay, we're going to put some more of this resin in here. Take and pour it in there. And I think that'll be enough. I'm going to give this a nice mix, and then we're going to pour this right inside of the J. Let me go ahead and put that heart in there since he wanted to be all out already by himself. We're going to get this nice little mix. Okay, and then I'm going to just go ahead and pour this straight into the J. I'm going to pull this up so you can see it. And we just want to give it a nice, make sure it is enough in there so that it will be leveled. I'm going to pour some more in here. Slowly taking my time so it can level out. Okay, I'm going to look to the side to see if we look leveled enough. Uh-oh. I don't want to get a mess all over the place. I'm going to pour it again. Just want to do a little bit, just a little bit. Oh, that might be too much. Now it look like we about to dome it already. Okay, but you know what? I think it's going to work out. Let me take and move it back a little bit. Okay, like that. I'm going to put it down flat. Take my little rag and we're going to wipe off because I see just a little bit that needs to be wiped off right here at the end part of the J. Okay, I wiped it off like that. I have one or two little hearts. I'm going to take and try to get them in there. Oh no, they don't want to go. We'll just go ahead and wipe them off then. Okay, and just like that, we're going to go ahead, put that in the middle like that. And I think that's going to be okay. That's going to be fine. I'm going to go ahead and put 120 on that. This does feel kind of, might be okay. I'm about to find out though. If it's not, we will take and give him a little longer on a UV. He does feel kind of wobbly. So what I'll do is I'll take him out of here. And we can simply take and put him back up under the lamp. But right up in here, he could go for a little longer. But this is what the end is looking like. I think it came out pretty. But we're going to let him go up under this light so he can get a better seal to him. We're going to turn this air around a little bit. Oh, honey. Okay, so the J has been under there, and I hit it twice for 120 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the J out. Let's see how solid it is. So this is what the J is looking like. Go ahead and pull this off. Feels kind of sticky still, so what I will do is take and turn it over backwards and just sit it right back under here, and we will let it go for 120 twice. Okay, so I'm gonna take our wipe our hand off, put that to the side. This is what the end is looking like. The end came out real nice. I also have the hardware that we are going to put on. I have these little hardware pieces. I have the little circles, and I'm gonna also put these on the blue little ring for the bee. So I'm gonna go ahead and see which ones I want to pull out to put on there. I'm thinking we'll put this on with the blue, and for the first one I think we will go with a pink because it does have pink hearts in it. And for the end, let's go with the red because I don't see any of my gold ones I have that I normally have left in the bag. I have those somewhere else, and we're not going to go dig for those. But this is what the end is looking like. I'm going to file everything down at the same time. I'm just trying to make sure it's solid enough for me. But this do feel kind of sticky. So let's give him a little longer. But the blue is solid, no problem at all, period, with that one. So that one came out real good. Just the right amount of UV resin, and this is what it's looking like. It came out nice. So I'm gonna let this go a little longer on the N and the J, and then we're gonna see if we need to file it down. No, we need to let that go longer. See if we need to file it down, or possibly it might be ready for us to go ahead and put the hardware on. Okay, so our letters have cured. They are solid now, no wobbling around. This is what the end is looking like. It is solid as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get out a wipe. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a regular fingernail file, and I'm gonna go on my edges to make sure that they are not sharp. Gonna smooth them out. I'm gonna take one of these gloves off because I don't need both of them on now that we're not working with the resin. I'm just gonna take and smooth them out, smooth out my edges. Okay. That's pretty smooth enough for me. I'm going to take and wipe it off with a wipe. Just checking and making sure I'm okay with that. And this is what the bee is looking like. Now I'm going to go over the J as well. I'll take and smooth across that, making sure we have no edges that are messed up or any extra pieces to them like that one was. Okay, they can go around, smooth it out. Take our wipe again, go across it. Okay, and just like that, we're going to go ahead and put that down. This is what our end is looking like, and This one is pretty smooth. I will go across it right here in the middle. Look like we got a little piece that's up. Just a little bit. Okay. So I can smooth it out. Okay, and this is what our letters are looking like. Gonna get that a wipe. I'm gonna go ahead and take my glove off, but let me wipe my area because we don't want the sandy parts as we put our hardware on. Okay, as I stated before, we have our hardware. We're gonna go ahead and put the hardware on. I have the 3 rings I'm gonna use. I also have my hardware. It's like an awning piece that you use to make sure that the hole is completely all the way through. I got this off of Temu, so it has like a sharp little indentation piece on it. I'm gonna just take the J. It did come, as you can see right here, it did already come when it has a little piece at the top, so that will be where you can put it on and make it into a keychain. I'm just gonna go in the back where the hole is, and I'm just gonna simply go through here to make sure I can put it completely back to front. So I got that completely through at the back. I'm gonna go in, and it's completely going through at the front. We're gonna go ahead and take this piece right here. I'm gonna put it on the keychain piece, and then we will proceed to put it on our J as well. Okay, so that piece is completely on there. Let's see how this is gonna work out for our letters. Okay, let me see. Here we go. I'll check and turn it that way. Okay, and then we're gonna take and go on, take our hardware through the piece as soon as I can line it up. And I think I might have to make the hole a little bit bigger. If not, I probably have to go from back to front. But sometimes it's a little hard for me to see it, but I got it. And just like that, we're gonna go through that part that's on there. Uh-oh, come on, baby. Either that, or I will get my other rings I have if this one will not go completely through here. Okay, it's on there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try my other hoops that I have. Okay, so I found out that these rings are a little too small for the already hole that is in there, but I got to thinking of an idea. So I'm gonna put this on here. I'm gonna take my J. I'm gonna put the back right here. I'm gonna take some of my resin, and these are fasteners I got that I was gonna use for a different DIY project. Let me open it up so you can see it. But it has like a little fasten piece at the bottom, and it has a hoop right there. So I got to thinking, I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here, and I'm gonna make it so I can still attach a key or so to this. So just watch me work. Just watch me work. Watch me work. Watch me work. We're gonna figure this out. Gonna figure this out. So I'm gonna need a little bit of resin. I have some in here. I'll take and dip it in here. Get a nice amount. Gonna put it right on there. Make sure it's enough on there. And I'm gonna get my UV light back. I'm going to put it right here where I want it to be mounted at, right there. Just like that. And I'm going to take my light, put the light back over top of that. Let me close this, because I definitely don't want that to get stuck. And we're going to go right on top of here. Okay, so now we have our bee under our UV light. We're going to go ahead and put the hardware on that one, and then we will be pretty much done. So if you have enjoyed this video, I thank you kindly, and I hope that you will join me on my next video. But until then, peace, and y'all be safe. And I will show the pictures at the end.